Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Kyle Can't Game. Welcome back to Jurassic Awakening. So I'm out here just kind of leveling up the Allo, and this is a level 100 Grasslands Elder Rex. So we should get some good loot out of this guy. Having this Allo has been incredible for us. Now today, what I want to do is, oh man, look at that crossbow. We can make that too. 217 metal pike. Dude, we are getting so much good stuff. Hey, Mr. Packy. Yeah, that's what I thought, dude. That's what I thought. Now, what my original plan for today was going to be to go and try to take on Lava Cave. But I can't find grappling hooks in the engrams. I don't know if they were removed as part of the mod or what. So I got to figure that out. I got to ask on the Discord first and see if that is the case, and if it is the case, you know, maybe why it's the case, or, I mean, not why, right? If it's the case, it's because that's how the mod authors want the game to be played. But we will have to kind of figure out a better, ooh, that's a better sickle too, isn't it? Man, killing all the good stuff, and that's a better pike. This is so dope, man. They have an incinerator or something, right? Like, don't they have like a low-level grinder that'll give us some resources back, I think? Yeah. Reclaim small amounts. So maybe we'll play with that, because now that we have a very high-level tame, we're gonna, I mean, look at all this stuff. Like, we're gonna start getting up. Oh, crap, I was just eating my narcotics. That was very, very stupid. Oh, man, his torpidity's going high. I hope this guy doesn't pass out. But yeah, I'm going to get this guy healed up as much as we can, and then we'll probably head to the swamp if we can't do Lava Cave. Because I definitely want to check out the swamp and see what is all there. That's kind of the next step of progression as far as the mod goes. You know, it goes like swamp, and then the mountainous regions, and then the snow regions. The snow regions, they have not finished their rework on yet. I think it'll be in the next big update in the next week or so. But yeah, the swamp is pretty much done, and I've heard crazy stuff. Like, we can get biotoxin there to make more biotoxin arrows. We can get, there's Carcinos there, there's alpha Carcinos. Like, it's pretty wild, man. And the alpha Carcinos, I was playing on one of the servers, not the official Jurassic Awakening server, but one of the servers, and the alpha Carcinos is like enormous. So yeah, looks like I got a few levels too. Man, levels are just coming so fast for us now. Now that we have a serious tame. It kind of makes me want to change out of easy mode. And just check out how hard the other modes are. But at the same time, I feel like we should just continue the playthrough, see what it looks like on easy mode all the way through. And then, you know, if we want to play with the harder settings, we will. But, you know, it's still Jurassic Awakening. Like, easy mode, it's a very, very relative term. But anyway, I'm going to let this guy's torpor fall all the way down. I'm going to keep getting some meat and stuff to heal him up all the way, because I want him to be at 100% health when we go to the swamp. We're going to wreck up some nerds in the swamp. So I will see you guys in a bit once we're up in that area. You know what? It's about to be nighttime before too long, so instead of going all the way through the swamp now, I want to check out this little swamp-ish area around Greenob. I want to, especially one thing I want to see is, you know, Greenob normally has a couple beehives around it, and it just came out in the Discord that they recommend playing this with prevent hibernation turned on, right? All these overhaul mods do, because the way that hibernation in single player can affect spawns. It's not an issue on servers, but it's always an issue on single player. I can't do that on my Xbox because I'm on the Series S. Like, first off, you can't do it because it's an INI setting, not a console command. But secondly, even if I were to download the mod that makes that happen, I've tried it before with playing Omega for a little bit, and the performance, like, it's literally, quite literally unplayable. Like, I'm talking like 8 FPS, you know, on my Series S. So I kind of want to check the beehives, just because that'll inform us a little bit about you know, kind of inform us about how the hibernation thing is going to work on our single player, and if there's going to be stuff that, you know, do we need to spawn it in? Like, I'm not against if beehives are going to be bugged because of the hibernation thing, because when that happens, what happens is you get all these hives that keep respawning, but the queen herself is not actually in there. So that's why sometimes you might have to like destroy 4 or 5 beehives stacked on top of each other in the exact same spot. That's a function of the hibernation aspect. So if that is going to be messed up, you know, what I would want to do is basically oh, dude, the Aloe's Roar is nice, man. That's pretty cool from leveling up. What I would want to do personally is I would probably spawn in a bee and still go through the taming myself. Like, I don't want to spawn in a tamed one, but I'm not against spawning in a wild one and actually taming it myself, right? Because, yeah, I guess that feels less cheaty to me, but it would be a balance in the way that, you know, the game would need us to do. So, but anyway, we'll look around here and yeah, we'll probably just keep ooh, another PT. Level 40 PT. I mean, should we? We could, but should? I have bolas, I have tranks, I have mutton. I think we should. Can I jump off this guy and make it? Oh, beautiful. Look at those ups, man. Or downs, I guess. Where'd this PT go? Where'd you go, bud? Come on. The second PT I've seen. Don't be running away and stuff. Let's kill this Chally. Somebody leave me a comment, please. Let me know if that's a Chalicotherium or a Calicotherium. Because I go back and forth every time I see it, because I don't know. There's the PT, way over here in the distance, trying to hide from us. So, let's, is this even the same one? Let's get out the spyglass. God, the graphics, man. Oh yeah, that's the same one. And it's landing. This is going to be great. So let's... Are you landing? Dude, did you fly up again? What a jerk. What level's the berry? What variant? Level 30 jungle berry. Get him down. Dang, that thing had some... That thing had some health to it. Now what was this baby? Oh. Baby dodo. Never mind. We have mutton. We're not going to need the prime for this PT. But come on, man. Just land. Oh, it's landing. Dope. Let's get us a PT. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright, let's put in... Oh, crap. Oh, no. Don't tell me I left all the trank arrows. Oh, I have 2 from looting. Okay. Let's hope that's enough. Oh, that's... definitely enough. Very cool. Let's get... I don't know. Let's take all the mutton and a stack. Why not? Why not? Where'd you go, man? Now, this should not take long. So let's just kind of sit here, camp, keep him safe. I'll bring you guys back. It'll probably be nighttime when he tames. And I'll take him back to base. And in the morning, we'll either go through the swamps with the aloe or we'll explore more of the island on the PT. Alright, 26% off that one piece of mutton. So we're going to need to go around and get a little bit more. Well, I guess we can do the mutton. The mutton and all this prime should be more than enough, right? I would think so. I mean, yeah, it's got to be, man. It's got to be. But let's kill a few stegos, see if we can get enough keratin. We can make a saddle on this guy while we're down here. Because hide is not an issue. With this level of sickle, it's not, nothing is going to be an issue. 5, and we need, what, 75 unless they changed the crafting requirement for it. Where is it? Right here. No. Did I not learn Pteranodon saddle? Maybe I didn't, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was ever going to actually see one. I know we saw one a few episodes ago, but it's been a while. Let's see. 38 is what it normally is on vanilla. Pteranodon saddle. There we go. 75, 230, 250. Sounds pretty normal to me. Cool. Well, I better stick around here. I do not want a stupid raptor to mess this up. Finding an Anki or a Doed would be huge because they drop a ton of keratin. Let's just go take out these raptors. We'll take out a few stegos and harvest them with our hatchet rather than the aloe. Maybe it's just the aloe isn't good at getting it. I don't know. Ooh, level 110 jungle raptor. Nice, nice. Looks like I just got an improved set of boots we'll have to check out here in a second. Level 90 berry. I should probably have tamed that thing. Or at least kept it alive to have the option. 22.5 thick cloth boots. Nah, I don't care about that. No other good loot yet. Cool. Well, I'm going to see if I can get this keratin without going too far away. I'll bring you guys back when when she is up. Hey, the PT's up. Let's go. Hey, even in this mod, they still have broken necks. That is such a silly thing. I didn't realize it, but it's a pretty cool looking PT too, man. So, went from 195 to 202 on stam, went from 141 to 144 on weight. It actually got a decent amount of melee added, and about 70 health. So, not going to be doing much with this guy except for scouting, you know? Which is fine. I'm going to take him straight back to base. Take her, sorry. Take her straight back to base. Overnight, we'll make a saddle. We'll chill. We'll see what we want to do. I think... So, with this aloe as leveled as it is, I mean, look at these stats, man. 30,000 health with an improved saddle and 919% melee. I'm going to feel confident taking this thing through the swamp. No problem. So I think what I want to do next episode, or after we get this PT saddled, is we'll go out, we'll level the PT up a little bit, maybe kill some stuff on the beach, and then I want to explore. Like, I really, really want to see the other parts of the island. I want to look at Hidden Lake, I want to see Carno Island, I want to see that whole stretch of river, I want to look into the redwoods. Now, I have seen a couple spoilers. I mean, they're not spoilers, but the redwoods has a bunch of stuff. Get passive, dude. You're gonna die, you idiot. Stupid Pteranodon. Anyway, so yeah, the redwoods has a lot of crazy stuff right now. Like, it's got it has Desmodus. It has Deinonychus, which I believe the Deinonychus are tameable rather than egg layers in this mod. And it has Dinopithecus packs or herds, whatever it's called for the Dinopithecus. On top of incredibly high level bears and, you know, everything else that wants to kill us and eat our faces. So I want to take the PT and just kind of look, you know. I want to look a little bit. But I don't want to go knee deep in there until I know at least we can survive the swamp really easily on the aloe. And then, you know. So yeah, we'll get this girl saddled, and then we'll probably just scout all the places and look for potential base spots, cuz we need to move soon. And we need to get to a place where we're making kibble soon. So, yeah. Alright, it is the next morning. We are going to take our little peek at Carno Island. Man, I think it's going to be pretty nuts up here, honestly. I can't wait to see what all is going on. I flew all the way up here, obviously. I avoided I avoided the swamp entirely. I flew around it, so it took me a long time, but I want next episode, unless something crazy happens here, next episode we are definitely going to take the Allosaurus out and just like explore a ton of stuff. So what I want to do is keep all that stuff spoiler free for myself. You know what I mean? Wow, a Redwoods PT level 150. That thing has much better stats, double my health, and not that much torpor. Wow. Okay, let's stam this guy back up. And again, I'm pretty sure this is kind of placeholder content is what they're calling it here as well, where they have big plans for like a ton of stuff. Good lord, this is millions of PTs, man. Oh, it looks like it's just redwood spawns on Carno Island, which I guess kind of makes sense if they're looking to do filler content, but nothing, because they're going to add a lot of stuff to this, a lot of their custom content, you know. Ooh, that's a Carno, 120, Dire Bear, 160, ooh-wee. This mod is fun, man. It really is. 210 PT? Wow. Yeah, look at the Pteranodons, man. There's so many of them. Good God, it's like a feeding frenzy over here. Yeah, when we decide to tame a higher level Pteranodon, we'll definitely come over here. Thing is, though, like I said, and like it's obvious from how hard it is to find PTs on the beach, you know, the mod is not meant for flying away from danger and just being able to keep yourself safe like that. You know, it's very much obviously intended for getting into the action and being a part of everything that's going on. I don't know if I want to check this. I mean, I do want to check this, but I probably can't even carry anything on here with this PT, right? Oh god, that was dumb. Fly away. Fly away. I know we got an Ascendant saddle for something. I think it was an Anki, but I'm not sure. Okay, so cool. So it's mostly going to be Diplos, PTs, and Carnos over here. I was hoping maybe we'd see a Doed, but I mean, I guess they're relatively rare spawns on the island to begin with. Seeing that bear is very cool too, though, because we could use the taming raft on that. Yeah, 77 armor Anki saddle. That's dope. And a bunch of antidote for when we eventually go into start caving. Enduro stew, prime meat jerky. Man, that's awesome. All right, let's check out Hidden Lake. And then I want to come down Hidden Lake, from Hidden Lake, down the river. Kind of check out Alpha Pillar. You know, while we're doing all this, we also want to be checking for potential base spots. Because, you know, we're at a point where we can move off the beach relatively confidently now, so I don't want to stay on the beach too long. And obviously, like Hidden Lake, Alpha Pillar, you have access to the mountain areas, you have access to redwoods, the swamp, like it's all just pretty tightly packed, you know. So I think that would be a good option. So we'll scout a few locations and just see what we think. And, you know, getting drops every time we see them, at least checking them. No, I don't care about any of that stuff. So this is always a base location option. It's a great spot to build. It really is. The chords are 8.7, 72.6. Easy access to Carno Island, easy access to the snow, all the resources that are in the snow, metal, crystal, oil, metal, crystal, oil, obsidian, depending on what the spawns look like. Penguins, so polymer. Redwoods is not that far down the river down here. Like, this is a great spot for a base. And, you know, it's relatively safe. It's like all beach spawns right here. Sometimes you'll see Carnos and raptors down in this area. Sometimes a Theri as well. But it's mostly, you know, dodos, dillos, and lystros, which is great when you're trying to stay safe, keep your base safe. But very close access to all the good mid-game, end-game stuff. And then we'll check out Hidden Lake as well. I want to see what the spawns look like in here. I wonder if it's going to be crazy. I want to find like a feral or a strong Theory. That would be an amazing tame to have. Let's just plop down right here. Bloop. And pull out the spyglass. So there's a beaver. And an otter, it looks like? Oh, no. Hesperornis. Okay. Let's fly around here a little bit. See if the dams have spawned. Yeah, Megaloceros. Doesn't look like anything too... Is that going to be a grasslands Megaloceros or a redwoods? Actually, is the beaver a variant? No, just Castroides. So I don't know if they have variants, because there's some that are just vanilla, and then you have the variants as well, right? So we'll have to keep an eye on that. What is... Carnos, yep, like we talked about. Feral, jungle, and jungle pack. Okay. Well, cool. So yeah, Hidden Lake is always a great spot. If I was going to build it, I would build up on the ledge here. You know, you can clear it out. And avoid ruining the beaver dam spawns too much. So that's definitely a contender for our next move, our first move, our next base spot. Let's get this note. We might as well get notes while we can. This guy needs more stam and more weight, that's for sure. This could actually be a decent base spot where you're not actually on Hidden Lake, but you still have access. Let's check if this water is actually water. Stop following me. This is drinkable water, so it's usable. You know, sometimes there are a lot of spots on the island where water is not water. Less so in ASA than there was in ASE, but man, it's really frustrating when you start building and water is not water. What is that thing? It's a Baryonyx, right? Jungle Pack Baryonyx level 40. Okay. Well, let's keep rolling. We'll check out Alpha Pillar. I wouldn't mind building Alpha Pillar either, but the problem there is it's really hard to build without building like a bridge to the ground. Last time I checked, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong pillar, but really hard to build without access to the ground around it, and building a bridge before I get a beaver and a doed tamed, like building a bridge doesn't sound like fun. You know, it's a lot of pillars, man. A lot of pillars to make it happen. Alright, this is looking good. I know there's a note right over here on the right. I don't want to grab all the notes on this PT because we just need it for scouting, right? If we ever get into a situation where we want to use a PT, like really use it, then we'll have to go tame something much better than this. But, is that a wolf? I can't tell. I'm pretty positive it's a wolf. So we'll look through here for dams. I don't think we'll probably have that bug where single player it'll like spawn in but not be visually able to be seen yet. You know what I mean? If you play single player, I'm sure you know what I mean. One of the many, many frustrations. Is that a terror bird? Grassland terror bird level 40. Okay. Okay. Let's check up here. Alpha Pillar real quick. Is this Alpha Pillar or... I'm pretty sure this is the one. And it's completely cut off from land access, right? That's why, like, PvP back before the cave meta was, like, completely the meta again on ASA, like, at the very beginning. This was, like, the best PvP spot you could have. Because you would basically have to be Quetzal Stego dropping, you know, or Rhinio Stego dropping to raid that thing. Which, obviously, not a lot of people are going to be able to do, especially on 1X official. But anyway, we're playing PvE. It's still a great spot just because where it is on the map, right? Redwoods, swamp, like everything. So many things are so close. But yeah, let's get up here. There's another note right on this pillar. I'll show you guys the chords. I'm not going to get the note. I'm sure I'll show you the chords again when we actually do get the note. 43.5, 69.2. But as we have seen and demonstrated, not a lot of utility to doing a note run on Jurassic Awakening, which is pretty cool. I mean, it means they've heavily discounted how much XP you get just from grabbing notes. And as you've seen from the last couple episodes, heavily reworked how much XP you get from going out and doing things, which is awesome. Redwood's Daedon, okay. A young Sibia, untamable. Young Simia, untamable. I want to go just like, my stamina's so low, but I just want to see like the barest bit of redwoods, you know? Like I want to see a Desmodus. that's kind of it. I just want to confirm for myself that they exist and see one. Large terror bird. That is definitely a large terror bird. It's bigger than the Megaloceros. Wow, okay. Let's just skirt the edge just a little baby bit, just to see what's happening. That's a Diplo. More Daedons. Stuff probably won't be spawning in because this will be my first time ever rendering the redwoods. What level's that PT? 210 Daedon. 130 Redwoods PT. Cool. Oh man, just no, this is going to be too swampy. I don't want to ruin it for myself. I really don't. Like, this is already starting to be the swamp biome again. So I'm going to go down around Green Ob, take that little river back home, and we're going to call it there, actually. You know what? Because I need to get home. I need to get my aloe. I need to get prepped up for a lot of action next episode where we destroy the swamp. Or the swamp destroys us. Either way, somebody's getting destroyed. I know which way I hope it goes, and I know which way it's probably going to go, and those two things do not necessarily match up. But I do know... Oh, you know what? There is one other base spot. So this waterfall is always super cool. It would be very cool to build on. But one place I want to check out is... It's a very popular PvP spot, again, because there's a rat hole in it. And I don't want to build the rat hole like we're playing PvE. I love building rat holes, but it's not necessary on PvE. But I think it's right. I think this is it. And this is, again, just... We're at 56.4 and 78.3. And again, it's just a great spot because there's just access to so much stuff, you know? Ooh, a leech. 2 leech blood. Alright, maybe we can go fishing. Yes, this is the spot I was thinking of. So, very cool spot. Kind of, like, protected. I mean, it'd be easy enough for us to wall off. Wait, this is not the one that has the... This is not the one that has the huge rat hole I was thinking of, but like all these little outcroppings are kind of similar. Again, great spots. Could be relatively safe to build, especially with all the spike walls and the spring walls and or the spring spike traps and stuff that are in Jurassic Awakening. But we will, I don't know, we'll have to keep exploring and make our determination there. But that was it for today, man. Got the PT, and now we have a plan to go mess up some stuff in the swamp and see what that is all about. So I'm going to call it there. As always, if you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.